Hey everyone, welcome back to Tully Television. I like to thank you for stopping by. If you have stopped by and you like what you're seeing, hit that subscribe button down below. Like, comment, share, do all that beautiful YouTube stuff. Help our channel grow. We are currently 3 subscribers away from my first giveaway. But you have to be a subscriber in order to be involved. Now, I'm probably gonna add a little spice to the pot, if you will, to add a little flavor to what I've been saying could possibly win a few comic books. If you subscribe down below and we hit 25 subscribers, not only will I give you some comic books out of my own personal stash, but I'm going to add a month subscription to Disney Plus for you. Okay? I'll buy you the code for the month. If you win the subscription, if you win the comic books and you're a subscriber, and you follow the rules that I laid down once the giveaway is officially going, you can win a few comic books and a month of Disney Plus. Now, with all the content that's coming up on Disney Plus soon, I'm not involving Premium Pass to that or anything like that. It's going to be the basic month subscription with a few comic books coming your way. Well, again, the only way to be involved in that giveaway is if you subscribe down below, and we have to have 25 or more subscribers. So, that's the spice I'm adding. A few comic books and a month of Disney Plus. You could feasibly watch 4 episodes of Falcon and Winter Soldier for free. You see what I mean? And then you can involve yourself with the conversation then down below when we're covering that show on Tully Television. However, I like to get into what today's topic is going to be. Today's topic is going to be really simple. WandaVision is done. My series finale review is being handled by my guy Tim. I had Jordan over. The missus, Jordan and I watched WandaVision, and you're going to hear our thoughts, Jordan and I's thoughts on WandaVision coming up soon. The missus loved it. She loved the finale. But with Falcon and Winter Soldier coming up, it got me to think about who else could be on the way into the MCU. Possible mutants, okay? Now, none of these characters have been confirmed. I'm not saying these things are going to happen. I'm not saying I'm not going to watch shows because these things don't happen. The fan theories seem to get a little out of hand with the WandaVision because of the length of time that we hadn't had MCU stuff. But, with the next show coming up, and the lag in between the 2 shows for the time being, I thought I would just come up with 5 names of mutants that I'd like to see in the MCU down the road, and possibly how they can be included into the story. Number 1 is Rogue, a member of the X-Men team. She was originally a fill-in with Mystique, and she wound up, long story short, absorbing Carol Danvers' powers, absorbing her memories, and keeping her powers on an extended amount of time, to where normally she just absorbs the mutant ability for a few moments or for an hour or whatever. So you could possibly, with the Captain Marvel movies, open up the door for Rogue and Mystique and the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants, but I don't think, I don't think that any of this is really going to come pass in that way. Just thoughts that I'm having that I'd like to see. Number 2, Logan. With Falcon and Winter Soldier globe hopping around, globe trotting around, they're going to wind up in Madripoor. In Madripoor, we did have Logan as Patch being kind of like a saloon owner there, doing his own thing down there, and we may get to see Logan as a bartender in Madripoor. Again, not confirmed, most likely not happening, but just thoughts of how you can include these characters in. Number 3, Magneto. Now, there's some thoughts about upgrading and updating his origin story, because it would be kind of hard to believe someone from the Holocaust being able to be super strong and super energetic at this stage of 2023 that they are in the MCU. You'd almost be 100, you know what I mean, or something along those lines. And it'd be kind of hard for you to be someone like Magneto. There might be an upgrade on it, and that could be Charles Xavier and Eric Lyncher doing the civil rights activists, and they approach it in different ways. You can have something to that degree. I wouldn't mind that at all. Where you can introduce him would be kind of hard, because you could maybe introduce him in something along the lines of like maybe some sort of Avengers movie where he's the protagonist, you know, gets a little carried away, the Avengers come in and have to calm him down. I don't know. Magneto, it's kind of hard to figure out where he can come in. Number 4, Storm. Now, I understand that Black Panther 2 still has to go on, even though rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman, rest well, my king, but we also have to acknowledge that Disney and Marvel is still going to put out Black Panther 2. Now, the right thing to do is just to recast it at this point, because Kevin Feige said they're not doing this whole Princess Leia thing where they're CGIing the whole thing. I wouldn't be a big fan of that either. You do a little memoriam in front of Black Panther 2. You say thank you, Chadwick Boseman, for being the king that you always be, something along those lines. And then, but now this is the new T'Challa. You could introduce Storm in that movie, because in the comics they were childhood friends and then became lovers and husband and wife and divorced, and they had a long-lasting love story, and it doesn't get spotlighted too much, but that's where I'd like to see Storm come in. Number 5, Sunfire. Sunfire is a Japanese mutant that can emit the power of the sun and flames and stuff from his body. You could, if you wanted to, include him in the Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, because on Shang-Chi's journey you can have a tribe, not a tribe but a village in Japan say, oh, there's a man of fire that protects us from interlopers, and he comes across Sunfire, and you can, and maybe Sunfire doesn't join his journey, but at least Sunfire's there, and he'll say, oh, well, if you ever do need any other information or something down the road, I can be available for you. Those are my top 5 mutants that I like to see in the MCU. Those are some of the ways you can possibly bring them in. Are they going to be brought in? Are these characters coming? Maybe down the road, but probably not in the way I'm saying. But yeah, that's my thoughts on the top 5 mutants I'd like to see and how you can be brought into the MCU. But it's going to be pretty exciting either way to see what Falcon and Winter Soldier have in store and what some of these other movies have in store. Spider-Man 3 is coming close to being dropped at Christmas. Yeah, around Christmas time. I get that it's only March, but it'll be before you know it. But as always, guys, thank you for stopping by. And if you can, I created a Bonfire account where I'm selling some merch. It's gonna help finance the channel, help pay my editor, help pay for supplies and products that we need to keep these videos and episodes going. So check that out down below. And again, thanks so much for stopping by, guys. It means a lot to the channel. And until next time, peace, Snookums.